Hello everyone, this recording is my follow-up of the last of Laurence Anthony's recordings on YouTube entitled Working with Tagged Data. So it's also my last podcast. And to be honest, it is the most interesting subject of all that we've discussed so far. I believe this is where the true fun with corpus linguistics begins. So I assume you've watched Laurence Anthony's 11th recording on working with tagged data, and now let me give you my suggestions and instructions on this subject. So first of all, let me give you a way to create our own tagged corpus, tagged for the part of speech. So first, I want you to download TagAnt. That's the name of the program. So let me open a web browser. And I'll just write TagAnt. Okay. And let me go here. This is among Laurence Anthony's possible software that he offers for free. And then download any of the versions that you need for your operating system. Again, I had problems actually with the default Windows 64-bit version. And also this one didn't work for me. I mean, the program didn't start, but that's probably because of my very outdated operating system, which I haven't updated for a very long time. So instead, if you experience problems like this, you can go to all previous releases and try any of these. Actually, the previous release, which is 1.12, worked for me perfectly. So I've downloaded this one, and it works fine. But if you download any of these and it works for you, that's fine, okay? This is the newest one. But I'm going to use the previous version because the newest one somehow doesn't start on my computer. So I've already downloaded here, and I have it. Okay, this is the one I'm going to use. The newest ones, I've renamed them to newest, but they don't work on my computer. But this one should. Okay, now here is the interface. It's very clear the program has got very few options. Now we could input some text here manually or paste it from a text editor, but instead we'll use this option, input files. So once you choose this, make sure that the language is English. Okay, click on load, and then go to our Joseph Conrad's corpus and choose Heart of Darkness and open. Okay, you can see that the file is already marked here, and if the language is English, you can actually press start. It will take a few seconds depending on the speed of your machine, but it should be ready. Okay, it says that it's output one file, and when you go to the original place where your Joseph Conrad corpus is stored, you have another file, Heart of Darkness tagged. Okay, now let's open AntConc. Okay, my computer just crashed a moment ago, so I hope it's going to not cause any more problems from now on. So I'm going to load the file that I've just converted or tagged. Okay, and when you go to the file view, you'll see that the file has actually been, the text has actually been tagged for the part of speech. So if something is a noun, like here, for example, it has a different tag than if something is, let's say, a verb. Okay, now I would like you to perform the same part of speech tagging on the rest of the files. So load the rest of these files, not the file that we've just tagged, but the rest of them by pressing potentially Shift. Okay, and you could do it one by one as we did before, but if you load them at large like this and press start, the conversion will begin automatically. You don't need to supervise it. It will take a few minutes, depending on the speed of your computer, even to several minutes, okay? But you should be ready, and the result should be these files converted, okay? So please do it now. I've already done it, and after I've done it, my computer crashed, so I'm not going to repeat it. I hope you won't experience any problems like this because of the conversion, I believe. The problem with my computer is something different, actually. Okay, so once you're ready, you should have the files in side by side these, but I've already cut them out of this folder and put them into another folder. You could keep them in the old folder, but I prefer to keep them separate. So now I have all these files in a separate folder. And now let me open the rest of them in AntConc. Okay. Okay, I'll open the rest of them. Okay. And now I have a tagged corpus, the whole of it. Let me talk about for a few moments about global settings visibility. By default, when you click any of these, you will get the tags. And you can make searches with these tags. So we can look for any, like NP stands for, I think, proper noun. So, just a second, it's really slow now. It needs computer power. Once again here. Let's choose some word, maybe the word credible. Okay, credible underscore JJ. Let's look for this word. That was really slow. And press start. Should get at least one occurrence of this. But we don't. Ah, because it hasn't finished yet. Oh, there should be 5 results. Okay, there we are. So there are 5 cases of the word credible. So you could do searches like these, okay? But in all cases you will get these tags, and the visibility of the text is not particularly good. So there are 2 ways you can change it in the global settings. Okay. Oh, it's really slowing down my computer. Go to the tags section here. These have to be ticked, and instead of show tags you can press hide tags, apply. And now when you go to file view and press the file again, you shouldn't see the tags. Okay, so the tags are hidden. But now, as far as I understand, when you do the search like this one, this probably will not work because the tags are kind of like as if they were not in the corpus. So let's do the search again. Okay, so no files were found. Okay, so now you cannot use the tags themselves. You could use, if we do it with the word credible itself, it's probably going to give us the results, but we cannot use the tags anymore. Okay, and actually found it 6 times. So one of these was wrongly tagged, probably because of the spelling mistake here, or the punctuation mistake here. But there is another option. Hide tags, but search in AntConc plot and file view. So this gives you the best out of the 2 worlds. You will not see the tags, which do not look very well when you want to analyze the text, but you will be able to search according to tags as if they were shown. So if we press this, now when you click start, it should not give us any results because the tags are included now in our search capability. Let's wait. Oh, actually no, we can do this. Oh, that's nice. But when we do it with JJ, it should work as well this time. Okay, it works. It works fine. So this particular setting is interesting. I would consider these 2, either show tags or hide tags. Use this one only if you only have the tagged corpus and you want to hide the tags, but normally you have both a tagged and untagged version of your corpus. So if you want to hide the tags only, just use your normal corpus without the tags themselves. But these 2 options are useful. Let's go back to show tags for a moment. Okay, now let's talk about the tags themselves. The next thing I'd like you to do is to go to the web page from which we downloaded the tagant. So write tagant in the search box and go to the page again. And when you scroll down, you'll see this user support section. And there is this list of tree-tagged tags used by tagant. Okay, download this first file here. Okay, now let me open it, or let me open it on my computer. Okay. Okay, now you can see there are only 58 tags. It's not that much. I mean, there are taggers that have many more categories, but this one is fine. It should be enough for most of the purposes that you would need in the future, including your BA and MA thesis. Now, so for example, there is a tag for an adjective, JJ. There is a tag for a proper noun singular, but there are also more elaborate tags like adjective comparative degree, adjective superlative degree, and so on, and for example, so many different tags for verbs. And the next thing I'd like you to do is let's create a more general tags first, representing the major word categories. By the way, part of speech tags I used to find syntactic patterns in text, and I'll show you that in a moment. It will become very clear. But now, let me give you an example of how to actually work with tag text in AntConc. In AntConc, the best way to work with them is to use this wildcard system. This is what Laurence Anthony was talking about. And now, let's say we want to find any adjective. If you want to find all possible adjectives in all their inflectional forms, using individual tags like these would not be very comfortable, because you would have to look for any words ending with JJ, then JJI and JJS. That would be 3 different searches, which is doable with adjectives, but think about verbs, for example. That would be very uncomfortable. So instead, we can use wildcards, and for example, well, remember, let me go to wildcards. Asterisk stands for 0 or more characters. So a 0 or more in here means this could be nothing, or this could be any number of letters. Now, you won't find a word only like this, so this will automatically basically mean that there is something preceding it. Then underscore is optional here. I'll tell you in a moment why. JJ stands for any adjectives here, but there is also an asterisk after that, which shows you that there could be something else. It doesn't have to be. It could be only JJ, because asterisk stands for 0 or more. So this could be 0, so there could be nothing after it. But if there is something after it, it will also be included in the search, because asterisk once again stands for 0 or more. Similarly with adverbs. Adverbs, there are 3 tags for adverbs. There is RB, RBR, and RBS. And if you use this one, you'll get any adverb in any of the inflectional forms, because this asterisk stands for anything preceding the underscore, then RB, and potentially something following it. So this would include these 2 versions as well. What I said that the underscore is optional, I think this should work as well. And this should work as well, okay? But I like to keep the underscores like visually, so that I know that I'm looking for tags. That's my personal experience. Okay, I was going to ask you about the tag for any noun, but I already provided it, because I was like exercising this recording for like 3 times already, or each time I try to do it, something something comes up and I already wrote it. Okay, so any noun would be denoted by asterisk underscore n followed by asterisk, because if you look at nouns, all noun tags begins with n, but the second could be n, but it's not n in all cases, okay? So only one n followed by an asterisk, meaning 0 or more, and in each case actually there will be more, okay? But this should work for any noun. Now please do it for any verb, okay? So stop the recording and devise a tag for any verb, please. Okay, I assume you've done it. So let me look at verbs. Verbs are here, from here up to here. all of them begin with V, and there is something following it, and there are different things following it. So that's easy. And this asterisk underscore V asterisk. Okay, like this. This should work. And by the way, these could also be small letters, because if we look, if we do searches in AntConc, actually we don't use the case by default, the case option by default. If you press this one, then they would have to be capital. Okay, but if you don't mark this, it doesn't matter whether these are capital or small. I prefer to use them capital anyway. Okay, and now some exercises to show you the way that we can actually in practice use these tags. So the first task for you is find the most frequent adjectives before the noun woman. Let me do the first one actually to show you. So okay, I'll write here woman, but if we set the global settings to show tags, I believe I have to write the tags themselves even if I know the word. So woman is a noun. I'll do it like this. Show me a woman with any category that it's categorized. It should be an something, but that should work. And any adjective preceding it would be asterisk underscore JJ asterisk. Is it correct? Just once again. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so you have poor woman, and so on. Let us try to sort them. Actually, I want to see. I want on the first and this, like this. Okay, I want the sorting to be on the very word itself, followed by the first one to the right, followed by the second word to the right. Sort. Okay, admirable woman, angry woman, big woman, excellent woman, okay, free woman, good woman, little woman, old woman, ooh, old woman, old woman, so frequent. Okay, do the same, a bit of young women as well. I want you to do the same for man, okay? So ready, steady, go, do the task, perform the task, please. Okay, now let me just, that's easy, let me check, change woman to man, and this should work. It's already sorted. Now, absurd, best, big, black, dark, dead man. Oh, I think dead man is actually worse than old woman. So this time women are slightly better off than men. Elderly man, okay. Do we have old man? I think we'll have old man as well. Fat man? Fat man. Good man. Oh, so many. And great man. I want old man. Yeah, old is generally a frequent phrase here. Okay, so that's it. Now, do the same, but find the most frequent superlative adjectives before the two nouns. Okay, so that's the second task. Find the most frequent superlative adjectives before the two nouns. Okay, now let me do it myself. I assume you've done it. Okay, so first of all, superlative adjective will be JJS. Okay, so let's use this one instead. So instead of JJ, this one, I'll use JJS. Okay. Okay, not too many. Best man. Okay. Best man is the most frequent. Let's try it with woman. Oh, no hits. No hits. Oh. It's because the books here are predominantly about men. These are, about sea, about these topics, so men are mostly the characters in these books. Okay. Find the most frequent adverbs before beautiful and then before wise. Okay, so do the task now, please. Okay, let me do it myself now. The tag for adverbs, there are 3 tags for adverbs, but I wanted you to find for any adverb. So instead of using any of these, we'll use this one, RB asterisk. Okay. So once again, I'm sorry, I got lost. Before beautiful. Okay. So I'll write here beautiful. I'll leave this because there has to be some tag to it. Sometimes the tagger does not classify a given word correctly, so instead of saying that it's JJ, okay, as it should be, possibly it's safer to use this one. And any adverb, so RB asterisk. Okay, let's try this. Okay, it's almost, most, and to. It's not frequent. How about wise? There are many. There are more. Very. Okay, not surprisingly. Okay, let's do another one. Find the most frequent verbs in third person singular following man and woman. I want to find out what women do and what men do in his novels. Okay, so perform the task now, please. Okay, I assume you've done it, so let me do it myself. I'm doing it for the first time myself. I'm quite curious. So, okay, let's start with woman. What does woman do? Okay, underscore asterisk. And then the tag for third person singular was VVZ, if I remember. Verb present third person singular. Okay, VVZ. Sorry. So, asterisk underscore VVZ. I think this should work. Only 2. Women asks and women lives. Not many. Let's try man. Oh, there aren't many. Does 2 times. Knows. Seems. Okay, again, not too many, but if the corpus was larger, we probably would have noticed some patterns. Okay, and the next one. Find the most frequent singular nouns following beautiful and then ugly. Okay, what things are beautiful, what singular nouns are beautiful, and what singular nouns are ugly? Well, we'll see. I don't know myself, so please perform the task now. Okay, let me try it. So the task for a singular noun, the tag for a singular noun is NN. Just like this. Yeah, just NN. So, beautiful underscore this, and then underscore NN, like this. This should work. Okay, beautiful expression, beautiful face. All of them are different, so there is not even one repeating. But you can see that the face can be beautiful. A beautiful greed, that's surprising. Beautiful world. Okay, how about ugly? Okay, ugly death, not surprising. Ugly trouble, you see? So the positive words attract positive words, and negative words tend to attract negative words, as we see. Not always, but there could be a rule there. Okay, and I think there is one more. Find the most frequent expressions consisting of any adverb followed by an adjective, not a comparative or superlative degree, so just the base degree, followed by any plural noun. So this is a bit more complex. I could devise many more, but I guess this example will give you a general idea on how complex the searches can be and how precise they can be. You can find almost any syntactic construction using this tagging system. Okay, so please perform the task now. Okay, let me do it myself. So first we have any adverb. And any adverb, if we go, if we go back here, any adverb was this one, RB. Okay, RB, like this, followed by any adjective, and that was JJ. So this one, JJ, an asterisk, and then followed by any plural noun, and the plural nouns are NNS. Okay, so this one, NNS. I think this should work. Okay, quite many. So apparently innocent remarks, as good men, as many shipwrecks, and so on. Beautifully white teeth. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. More cruel dangers, more charming, excellent, and so on. Okay, so listen. Have fun with the tags. They are very useful. Anytime you create your own corpus, you can always use this AntConc tool to make your own tags or corpus with tags, and then you can do so many things with that. Ooh, that's so cool. Okay, that's the end of the course then. Congratulations, you've finished it. Have a nice life. Bye-bye.